Hi everyone. Let me check the sound. Everything under control, I guess. All right. I cannot really control the microphone. Hello, hello. All right, so I'll use the knob instead. Well, here I am again live. Um, I'm going to make a video, a music video, and I decided I wanted to do it live just for fun. And it doesn't matter that there is absolutely no one watching it right now because the recording will stay on my channel. So let's go for it. Let, let me show you what the song is first. It's not, this is nothing serious at all. It's actually a joke. Um, so the song, the song is this one. It's in Spanish, full disclosure, but it doesn't matter because the AI video thing is well, the language is not super important, but yeah, this is a joke. This is for my Venezuelan family. These are three words that mean well, basically nothing or everything at once. When you don't know how something is called, they use this word. I think the Argentinians do it as well. They say coso, el coso, to refer to something, to anything. So give me the coso. It can be anything. So the Venezuelans, they say la broma or la vaina. Um, and el peo, translated as the fart, uh, is, uh, is a problem, a big issue. I think the Argentinians say el quilombo. In Venezuela is el peo. So this song is a joke, really. It sounds very funny. Let me put the sound so you can get the vibes.
Si no sabes por qué es la cosa, si no entiendes por qué es el peo, no me vengas con más vaina. Yo esta broma no la quiero.
Wonderful. They already love it. But now I need a video for this. So, what's the first step? Well, this is the plan. I'm going to try to create two characters and use Midjourney for that. And then I'll take the characters and try to make them sing and dance in different models. Let's see how that goes. Because, well, singing is lip sync basically, and dancing, that's another challenge. Because as far as I know, no video models can do it right. But, I've done some stuff with Runway, and it's not that bad. And I have also done some stuff in Luma. So let's see. I'm going to try those two and see how it goes. Otherwise, we'll try some alternatives. But let's start with those. All right. So, well, this is I was first trying to create the lady. I have these four for now. I think the winner is this one, although it's only four options. Let's keep trying. I have this crazy looking lady here. No. So what I tried is, well, I got a full body shot of of a Latin Venezuelan woman in a traditional dress, and if I really wanted the full body shot, a trick that I have is I describe the hair and the shoes. Why? Because then I force the model to really give me a full body shot. If I tried this prompt without talking about the shoes, I'm betting is not showing me the lower half of the body. Let's see if that assumption is right. Um, I'm going to remove traditional dancing shoes. And then my guess is that full body shot goes out the window. Let's see. Oh, I might be wrong. Let's see. Wow. These are actually better. These are better, but there is a problem with this. Um, yeah, yeah, this look. much better than the other one. I'm using Midjourney version 7, so maybe when I say full body shot in version 7, it really honors my request. In version 6.1, no, it was a lottery. But still, I would prefer to see the shoes. Why? Because in these shots, although they're very good, if I change angles or whatever and the dress goes up, it will show me shoes, but in each scene, the shoes will be different because I don't have a reference for them. So I think this shot is much, much better because I can see the full thing, and you know, the whole dress and shoes will be the same across all the scenes. So I think I'll keep these ones. Maybe I can use this as, you know, backup dancers or whatever, but I think I'm going to use this dancer because I think it's perfect. I mean, I can see her hands. The hands are good. Nice hair, nice lighting, nice skin tone, nice shoes as well. A bit dark. So I don't know how the models will treat that, but let's have some faith. Let's see how it goes. Now, so this is like a mariachi kind of thing. It's not mariachi because mariachi is Mexican and we're talking Venezuelan, but you know, the trumpets and so on, it sounds very much like a mariachi song. Actually, that's, if you look at the Suno prompt, I said mariachis first. I don't know if you can read it. Maybe it's too small, but in the prompt, I said, okay, I cannot scroll anymore. Okay, mariachis, Spanish guitar, rhythm claps, flamenco influences, and trumpets. So first, mariachis. Obviously, it didn't follow that through, but anyway. So I'm going to, I wanted to put, you know, in the center of the scene, this character here, but then I want some people playing the instruments. I want someone clapping, and I want a very nice scenario. I'll do that separately, and then I will use references in Runway to put this woman, the musicians, and the theater all in the same scene. So first, let me confirm how many references can I use. I'm going to create a new session. Oh, you see my secrets here. This is a project I'm working on. Sessions, new session. I'm going to call this one La Vaina. Okay, the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to create this video in vertical format because mainly the target is TikTok and Instagram. I'll also put it on YouTube, but my hope is that this will get somehow viral on these platforms. Let's see how it goes. All right. Oh, yeah, I wanted to check how many references I can use. So let me drag this one, the nice lady here. Describe your shot. What is this? Okay, I can use 3 references. So it will be one for the singer. Then I guess I have to put all the musicians together, and a third one for the theater because I want the theater to be the same all the time. So I cannot just put people and then leave the theater, you know, up to the model. Otherwise it will be some random thing that I don't really want. So let's see. Hey David, hey Francesc, hello, thank you for coming. All right, let's go for the musicians. So I guess I'll put all the musicians together and I'll put the singer, the musicians, and the theater. That's the plan. Let's go for it. So I'm going to add, not to make it too complicated, 4 Latin musicians. I don't know if saying Latin really influences the thing, but I'm going to use it anyway. Latin musicians dressed in traditional if I say Venezuelan and it doesn't get it right, I'm sorry, Venezuelans. I'm going to trust the model, okay? In traditional Venezuelan um, mm, 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 clothes. Okay, they have trumpets, guitars. Let's see how that goes. So this will be 69. Let's see how it goes. Oh, this is fun. And I also need the theater. Oh, okay, okay. Um, all right. I'm not sure about this. Okay. Well, the fact that the clothes don't look well, these two pictures look similar to each other, but then this one changes a bit. So I don't know which one would be the Venezuelan traditional clothes. Let's Google that. Sorry. Let's see. Venezuelan traditional clothing for men. Okay, okay. So in white with the hats. Let's see the images. Maybe I can use these as references. These are clearly not Venezuelans. This is more like a mariachi thing. Okay. Oh, okay. National dress with a flag. Traditional Venezuelan clothing. Are we sure about this? Okay, it doesn't have to be like perfect and factual, but you know, I want to get closer to what they actually use. So when they see it, not only the words, you know, will resonate, also what they're saying, you know, visually speaking. But yeah, I mean, in general, it looks like I don't know. These guys look mariachis to me. Maybe they are using the same stuff. Okay, so coming back to this, I'm going to say I'm going to try the full body shot so I can see the whole thing. Let's try again, but I'm going to add full body shot of 4 Latin musicians in traditional Venezuelan clothes. They have trumpets, guitars, and what other instruments? Oh, and violin, yes. There's no violins in the song, but and violins. Let's see how that goes. By the way, I don't know if you've had the chance to use this draft thing, but it really works very well because without using the draft, you have to wait a long time to see results. And with this, it's like it happens very, very fast. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. No. And I think I will use either this one. I'm going to favorite this one or this one. But between the two, I think this one looks more natural to me. So I'm going to upscale this one. Oh, and I can use the zoom so I can really get the body shot. Okay, the full body shot. Okay, and I have to make these people dance. They have to clap as well. Oh, one second. What happened with this hand? Oh, shit, with this elephant hands. Oh, no. Crap. Oh. Okay, I cannot use this one. Look at this hand. It's completely disfigured. And this is Midjourney 7, and they already don't get the hands correctly. I think zooming out won't fix the hand. No. Well, I'm going to use them as references. So this is not the first frame. So probably and luckily, the runway model will just take, the hands and the overall vibe without taking the deformity. Okay, I'm going to use this one, not even the full body shot. All right, so now let's go to runway. Oh, the theater, sorry, theater. All right, so let's make, I was thinking of something like, I don't know, I think Coco Theater. Have you seen the movie Coco? If you haven't, go and watch it because it's wonderful. There's a scene in the Coco movie. Oops, theater scene. Not this one. When Miguel is finding out that Ernesto de la Rosa is a traitor, and that theater really looks good. Oh, in here. It's somewhere here. Yeah, but this is too Mexican because of the skulls and so on. Okay, I'm going to try something from scratch. Like, okay, so surreal theater, vibrant colors, neon shapes. No, yeah, neon shapes. What else? Dark ambient, volumetric lights. Volumetric lights. What else? Maybe the vibrant colors bit will make it too cartoonish. So photorealistic. Intricate details. Although that will make our runway suffer a little bit, but let's see how it does. So I'm starting, from a very, with high expectations of the model, and if it doesn't work, then we'll cut it down and see how we can make it work. But intricate details, let's go for this. AR69. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, yes, it looks good, but maybe I need to throw in some Latin because this looks like I don't know, some art exhibition. So Latin theater, music theater, to be more specific. All right. Let me throw in mariachis. No, if I throw in mariachis, it will music theater, but it's important to say empty, otherwise it will put people on it like in this one. Empty theater, vibrant colors, neon shapes, blah, 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 blah. Maybe instead of neon shapes, neon lights. No, but neon, no. Let me quickly translate something to Spanish. Farolillo in English. How is this called? Yeah, in English. How do I translate this to English? Farolillo as well. No, I don't believe that. Ah, lantern. Huh? Lantern? No, really? Okay. Well, color, paper, lanterns. All right, crossing fingers. Let's see how it goes. Ha! Okay. So I like this one. Problem is, it's too far away. But I think Runway can deal with this. I'm going to try this one. I'm going to upscale it and maybe trim it a little bit. Or not. Let's use it like this. Today I'm putting Runway to the test. Okay, so we have all the ingredients that we need. I think I can also try Kling and see how it does. So we have the theater with the chairs and everything. I like the fact that it puts chairs in this because the kind of music that we're using, normally there's people sitting with their guitars and then others standing with the trumpets. But when you play the guitar, you're normally sitting, especially in flamenco, and there's like a group of people sitting on booth chairs behind the singer. And especially, and with this percussion, there's a boot box for percussion where you use your hands. That person is also sitting. So let's see. Oh, creation failed. Why? Huh? Can I rerun? Seriously, dude. Oh. Okay, let's not scale it. Midjourney. You are making a fool of yourself in public. All right, so 3 ingredients. The singer is already there. The musicians. If you have used references, let me know in the comments. There is something really cool about references. Here. Runway. There is something super cool about the reference thing. So they recently took, they released this feature where you can, within the image, you can draw a map and say, where do you want your stuff? And I think I can quickly do that and put it to the test. But just say, yeah, let's do it. Let's go to Canva. Because, I mean, otherwise it's a lot of writing. And I really want the musicians to be sitting. Let's go for this one. It doesn't matter. I want the musicians on the chairs. I want the singer in the middle. The problem is right now that it looks like, yeah, we're seeing the theater from behind. So the people are here, the musicians in theory, and the singer are really looking into that direction. But okay, I can start with scene where the singer is right here, or maybe coming down the stairs, and the musicians are here. So let's draw the boxes, see what happens. I'm not really sure if I can do shapes in Canva without a background and just keep the borders. Can I do that? Oh yeah. And then the border, let's make it, yeah, I can definitely do it. All right. Boom. All right. So, okay. So the singer will be coming down the stairs here. I will add the text later. This is for the singer. Let me copy this one and put it in here and change the color, and this will be for the musicians. Since there are 4 of them, let's give them some room. And also, yeah, I think the height is good. Let me go back to the instructions. So basically, let's see how this works. Okay, where is it? Ah. Okay, so they used this guy. Is this William Dafoe? Man, William Dafoe. Okay, and they said the man from image 1 standing next to a table. Okay, so everything is named in here. The table with a banana. So they're actually drawing the background with this, and also at the same time placing the guy in a specific place. Okay, we're going to try anyway. So I'm going to say musicians go in here. Heading musicians, and this goes in red. If this works, wow, I will be impressed. Musicians here, and then singer in here, and this will be in green. Singer. All right, and now I hide the background or just delete it, and I download this as a PNG or JPG, whatever. Let me change the name. Positioning. I'm not going to do this for every scene, otherwise it will take forever, but I wanted to try this at least once. And I think the first scene is going to be quite complex. This is just a test because, as I said before, I want this video to be vertical. It's going to YouTube. No, it's going to TikTok and Instagram, but I wanted to do this experiment first here. All right, so let me download this. All right, so instead of using this, I'm going to because I can only use 3. So positioning here, and then the theater as well. Where's the theater? Right here. Okay. I'm going to rename her as singer. This is theater. And these are positions. Okay. In here they saying man from image 1. So, okay. Maybe I should keep image 1 because otherwise it's the singer. Well, let's try both. The man from image 1 is standing next to a table, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, in the end, they mention the output layout should follow the text annotated color bounding boxes from image 2. Okay, let me save this one and open it. Okay, go back here, go back to runway, and we're going to say the singer is going, well, if I say down the stairs, there's some musicians, but because I don't have a reference, well, this is just an experiment. So some musicians are sitting in the chairs, and then the output layout should follow the text. Oops, the text annotated, colored, bounding boxes from positions. Down the stairs, and here I'm going to add of the theater. The musicians are, oh, this is very small. Musicians are looking at the, no, I'm not going to say anything because I think that can mess it up. So, okay, so this will generate images. And from the images, if everything goes according to the plan, I can make videos. Although this one isn't going anywhere because it's horizontal and I want vertical videos. But I really wanted to try this thing. If it works, I'm going to probably use it for, you know, if some scene is tricky because of the positioning of the different characters, then I can come back to this technique. But I don't even know if it works. In the demo, it does, but you know, this is a demo. It's just a demo. What are people saying? Oh. Ha! Ha! You know who this guy is, right? Okay. So the CEO of Runway, Cristobal, please. Cristobal, please do it. We need that. You can also hire me. I'm a front-end developer, a very good one, with 24 years of experience. You can hire me. You know, I vibe code really, really fast. I really love this guy. Okay, so Runway. Let's see results. Okay, I mean, totally made up, but not entirely. I mean, so it looks like it rotated the point of view because the scenario is at the back right now. There's a piano there that I didn't add. The model looks really, really good, and according to the reference, the musicians are, I'm not sure what the model did with them. Okay, floating heads. This one isn't that bad. I mean, for a first attempt, it's pretty good. I would say the reason is twisting the musician's heads is because my reference is, you know, is looking, I really should have something that is less confusing. It looks from here that the seats are looking our way. So this is the scenario where the chairs are. But then again, there is another scenario behind, and probably this is confusing the model. But I mean, it's quite good. All right, so we'll come back to this. We'll come back to this, but as an experiment, I like it. I'm not going to use this frame again because it's the wrong aspect ratio. But yeah, really cool. Really cool one. Okay, so I'm going to now create another scenario that is less confusing. So maybe let's try reusing this prompt. And I'm going to say here, Latin theater, vibrant colors, blah, 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 from the spectator point of view. So we're looking from the seat towards the stage. Theater stage. From the spectator point of view, vibrant colors, blah, 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 blah. And since I like this one, maybe I can use it as a style reference. See how it goes? Okay. Someone is asking me if I did try this on GPT image generator. No, I haven't. Maybe I can try also doing that. Are you seeing the video correctly? Because it's saying that YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. What? Let me quickly check that. It's lying to me. I can see the video just fine. I'll put it right here and see. Anywho, let's continue. Okay, this is what I was talking about. This is what I want. Ha! Perfect. I mean, it's pretty empty, but that's okay because I didn't want public on it. No, this one has the seats in the background, which is a bit weird. I think I actually love this one because it's empty and I can do a lot with this. So I'm going to upscale this and use it. Yes. Guys, ask me stuff or propose things. I don't know. Help me. If you're watching this video, this recording, there's people watching this, and I'm talking to them. I'm not crazy. Having some coffee, meanwhile. You know, there are smaller models as well that are not that super popular, not popular, but well known, like Pixverse, for example, and also Pika. They're super popular. If you look at the UI, if you download the application, they look like toys because they have all of these options to do like fun stuff for the kids, for example. But if you're trying to do something serious, they really, really work well, especially Pika. Pika is very good. Pixverse is very good as well. But if you make an opinion based on what you see on the UI, this is something that I don't really like because they look like, toys to do just fun stuff and silly videos, but they also work really, really well for. Actually made a full music video with one of those. Um, it really worked well. Okay, so this is the upscale. I'm going to download this one, and then I'm going to go back to Runway. I'm going to change now the aspect ratio, and then we can start generating like actual shots for the video. Oh, one more thing. I have some utilities for creating videos that I share on GitHub. One second. And I think you're gonna love this one. So, image prompter. Not this. I have an image prompter, but this is not the one. Where was it? It was storyboard something. I made it a few months ago, so I don't remember exactly. Yeah, storyboard helper. So I will share this in the comments. But basically, you just need to download this HTML file. This will contain everything that you need. If I look at the raw, raw file, and I download this to my desktop, for example, desktop, and say storyboard HTML. Storyboard HTML. You can call it whatever you want, but then you go and open it just by double clicking on it. Storyboard HTML here. And it gives you this this tool where you can drop images like this. And where are the musicians? And this. No. Once you drag the first one, the others you have to do it in here. Okay. So I'm going to use the square grid. What is this for? You can change the order of this, and when you have your full story here and completely ordered, you can generate a zip file, and it will give you all the images in order. So if you say this is image 1, this is image 2, it will give you images named like 01, 02, 03, 04, and so on. So you can then animate all of them. But first you can have this storyboard here, and you can see the images in their original aspect ratio, or if you have different, I added this option to make all of them squares, so it's easier to just, see them. You can drag and drop. You can add a small prompt in here if you want. So prompt, you save the prompt, then you see in green that you already have a prompt, and this would be prompt 2. And then when you generate the zip file, let me show you. So I download the zip file, go to downloads, it should be in my downloads folder. So here, so I have image 1, image 2, and then a manifest. Maybe this is too small. If I open with, I don't know, text edit, for example. So the manifest will have your file names and the prompts. So if you want to use any automation or I don't know, use an API, you can use this file in here, and also you can read the prompts. You know, it's very easy. That's it. So I made this utility and I use it a lot, but I share it totally for free. It's open source. You can fork it, you can edit it, add whatever you want to it. It's in here. It's called Storyboard Helper. So there's a video on YouTube that I made, and these are actual images from the videos. And also uses, also shows if you, because this happens a lot, when you have a lot of images created with different models. Let's say you're using Runway, but also you're using, I don't know, you're using Midjourney, but you're also using ChatGPT to create images, and you end up with a lot of images in a folder. And then you want to make sense of what you have downloaded. You want to see your images, not only in a specific sequence, but you want to know which ones you already have. So you can just grab it all, put it in here, and it will tell you which ones are duplicated. So you can delete the instances that are duplicated and end up with a clean storyboard with non-duplicated images. And then you can generate the zip file, download it, and use it. So that would be the set of images you will actually use for animation. So if you want to use this, go ahead. I made it for everyone else. All right. Let's go to the animation side. I'm going to delete this. We already established that using this box works somehow. But now we're going to do some serious images. So let's change. Yeah, it was correct. So 9:16. This is not the theater we're going to use. Let me delete the stuff that I'm actually not using, so it won't be confusing. So see what I'm talking about. You end up with a lot of images here. Some are repeated, some are not. Maybe you have upscales and stuff. I'm going to delete the ones that I'm not using. So these two, bye-bye. Okay, this is the theater. Okay, theater goes in. And then musicians. And maybe I should also say musicians in here, so I don't have to click to see what's going on. Musicians, and then theater, and then singer. So we have some comments. Francesc, if you're watching, thank you. Okay, I have someone saying, I'm currently working on a project, and what I do is I use all models via Replicate. Oh. So someone is saying in the comments that there is something called Replicate, and you can use the same prompt with any video generator. That's good, and I will try that. Moving cars, and Pika is completely unable to create cars that move correctly. Yes, Pika makes the cars move backwards. Yes, but I saw the other day also on X that with Runway you can draw with Canva. You can draw. You can put your car in here and draw an arrow to tell the model where, or the direction in which the car is moving, so it does it correctly. So, but then, yes, of course. But then if you only have 3 references, that makes things, you know, very limited, because what if you have a background, you have your car, but you have a person or a character, you don't have any more space for adding the references. So Runway, if you're looking at this, please add one more box. We need more references. Just 3 is a bit limited. It works really well, but it's a bit limited. Okay, let's not rumble too much, otherwise I'm gonna lose your interest. Musicians, you go in. Okay, we have singer, we have theater, and we have the musicians. Musicians. Oops, musicians. Okay, the singer. Okay, I'm going to delete all of this. The singer is in the center of the theater. Because I already have one theater. So I think I should delete this one. All right, I cannot delete previous references. Okay, that's fine for now. The singer is in the center of the theater, and musicians are behind here, getting ready to play a song. All right, let's see how long the intro is for this song. I think about 10-15 seconds. The song is not super long, it's over 2 minutes, so it won't be super difficult to do the whole video.
Si no sabe
15 seconds, sharp. All right, so let's add some images. Sorry, I'm watching my own stream to see that everything is fine, and I was listening to the trumpets through this because it has some lag, and I was going crazy. Okay, so this is the plan. I'm going to use my own tool, and I'm going to start generating images and then sort them out, create a storyboard of what's going on. And the challenges, as we said in the beginning, are 2, the main challenges: dancing and singing. I cannot do singing because if I wanted to use Runway for this, I would have to record my own face and use Act 1, for example. So I will use Kling lip sync feature. Let's see. Anywho, or in the meantime, let me do something. Let me get the stems for this. Generate stems. Hello, get stems. And I'm going to download the vocals and use that. My workspace. Guys, you're watching my secrets here. All right. Okay, I'm getting the vocals, so I'll use the vocals to do the lip sync. That will be my first choice. If it doesn't work, we'll try something else. But let's move with the generation. For a video that is about 2 minutes, I would say we need probably 30 images more or less, but don't worry, we won't stay here in the live stream for the full video, otherwise it's going to take too long. I just want you to see if we get to do some proper dancing or not. Dancing and lip sync as well. Exciting! This takes a while. I could also use Midjourney's Omni reference. I tried that the other day, but I found that you can only use one or two references. It was quite limited, although in here's three. So, but let's see. Maybe I can do that in parallel. Oh, awesome stuff. Okay, we can have a problem with the mic because it can generate different types of microphones. So here it's silver and in here is black. In here again silver and silver, so probably silver is the most common one. The theater is mostly the same. Maybe the position of the lights and also the lanterns, they change where they are. But I mean, all of them are pretty good. So maybe what I should focus on is that there's no visible defects like, I don't know, some twisted hand or some deformity. I would say any of this. I'm going to choose one of the silver microphones because it looks like the model really prefers silver microphone. So the next images will also probably use this. Okay, for an intro, I think I'll get this one. Boom. Okay, good. All right, now let's do a close up of singer in the theater holding a mic, silver mic, or mic. Do you say mic or mic? English speaking people in the comments, help me with that. I've never been sure about that one. Is it mic or mic? I would say mic because Mike sounds like Michael. I don't know. English, so little rules, so many exceptions. Holding the silver mic or mic, whatever, and musicians are behind her. Okay, I'm not going to say what they are doing. The important part in here is that we get a close-up of her. Okay, while this happens, let's go to Midjourney and let's try to use Omni reference. So we're going to go back to, can I filter organize? So filters, liked, okay, good, unrated, this, and I'm going to hide the ones that I'm not going to use. Hide. Okay, create. Ooh. Why? Ah. Why? Where are the images hidden? Oh, okay, so it hid everything. But why? we said it was not this one, not this one, this one. I like, and then the theater was no, this one. And we did upscale it, or we didn't? Yeah, we did. Okay, and hide and like. All right. So great. Good. Okay, so unavailable in draft mode, of course. How many subjects? Okay, but now if I try to add her as well, what will happen? Okay, so I can only use one. All right, well, well, so, I mean, what's the point if you can only use one reference? Okay, so let's try close up. Oops, no, shit. I hit enter by mistake. Close up of woman close to a mic. No. Holding mic. Getting ready to sing. And aspect ratio, this will be 9:16. This goes away. Mike. I have an English teacher watching this video. Thank you, Francesc. Love you, man. I appreciate you. He's a very good friend of mine. You should follow him. He's very cool. Let's see. Okay, by now, I guess. Ooh. Okay, good, but you see the number of lanterns is changing. So, I don't know how important that is. But let's try once again in the theater and behind her. I'm going to say keep the number of lanterns, or what? Because the reference is, I mean, it has like a lot. So depending on the point of view, you can have a different number of lanterns. So it's not super important. Okay. Okay, so you get the process. This is, so one by one, tune to tune, you can go scene by scene. And since these ones are so similar, you can actually do, okay, let's try something. You can actually do something like this. You can get this one as a reference and say, show me a different angle show me her in a different angle. Let's see. I know you can do this with Runway. I don't know if you can do the same with Midjourney. Let's see. Okay. So this is a different woman, totally different clothes. What the hell? Midjourney. What is this? I mean, these are good images, but this is not what I asked for. All right. Goodbye, Midjourney. Giving up on you already. Oh, what else? Cristobal, are you watching this video? Please say yes. Can you imagine? That would make my day. Of course, all of you in the audience right now are super important, but if the CEO of Runway comes up to my streaming, my humble little streaming, this is so good. Okay. So I think just by using different angles of the same image, I will be able to do a full video because I can rotate from A to B. You know what I mean? Okay, now let's go to the dancing part. I'm guessing all of you are waiting for that. If you are not, I am. Okay, so I'm going to reuse prompt and settings. So it goes back to okay, singer is dancing. Energetically in the center of the theater. Musicians are behind her playing their instruments. Okay. I'm going to put far behind her, so there's some space between them. Let's see. So first we will create the image or images of her dancing, and then we will proceed to animate. That's the interesting part, isn't it? The song is really cool. Oh, we have the vocals already. Let's see. I haven't heard the vocals in version 4.5. Let's see how it sounds.
Si no sabes por qué es la cosa,
wow, it's pretty good.
Si no entiendes por qué es el peo, no me vengas con más vaina. Yo esta broma no la quiero.
Perfect.
No, deja ya.
Good stuff. I think it's really usable for lip sync. Okay. So, her dancing. There you go. Wow. Yes. So, you know, worst case scenario, I can use keyframing because the hand. What happened with the hand in here? Some are really good. This is very good. This is very good as well. I like that you can see the movement in the picture. Wow. Now doing lip sync and dancing at the same time, that would be the dream, but there's no way that will happen. So, okay, I'm going to choose the ones with less deformity in the hands. This one, for example. This one as well. No. Yeah, it can get a pass if it's fast enough. You won't have time to notice the deformity. This as well. All of these are good actually, and this one is amazing. I really like it. Okay, so we have a lot of them. So I'm going to, from the favorites, I'm going to do, by the way, runway, if you're looking, no, okay, forget about it. You can, a way of clearing the whole settings. Okay. It's not clear to me when you save it. Probably when you give it a name, it, it gets saved. I don't know. Um, so show me image one from a different angle. Let's see. Making videos is a lot of waiting, isn't it? Okay, meanwhile, I can take this image already and go to some other model and try to make her dance. Let's go and open Dreamlabs. Dreamlabs. Dream Machine. Not Dreamlabs. I'm making up the name. Sorry. So long using it and I still haven't learned the name. The Dream Machine. Oh, reframe is here. Woohoo! Goodbye cropping. I wasn't cropping, but this is good. This last use case, that's very, very good. What? No, I don't want to do that. I want to create a new board. Hello. Okay, where are my images? So let's call this one dancing one. And let's see what happens if I try to make her dance. I will use this as a keyframe. Let's make a first test with the 720, otherwise it will take forever. Okay. Okay, so I cannot say character, that would be reference. So this is dancer. So different approaches here. First, I'm going to try to make her dance without saying exactly how and see how the model do. If it doesn't do well, then I will tell it what to do. Like, I don't know, spinning, I don't know, using her hands or not, dancer. But I'm going to say dancer woman, dancing a traditional Latin dance. And then let's do some, I don't know, camera trick. Maybe I tilt up. Yeah, like this. First experiment. And same with this guy here. Wow. So, okay, so I said, show me image one from a different angle, but it only showed me her in a different angle. So she moved, the camera didn't, because I should have said, show me this scene from a different angle. Instead, I told the model to give me her, I guess, from a different position, but that is good if I want to do some keyframing. So the musicians are in the same position, which is good because they are not supposed to be dancing. She is. So you see, if I do some keyframing here, I can already do a lot. Actually, I can take this one, for example. And call it dancing, dancing 2, PNG, and try the keyframing thing. Let's see. Ah, Luma, seriously. Are you serious right now, Luma? Okay. Okay, I'm going to do keyframe. I don't know if it was the picture. I have no idea. But Luma fails a lot for me these days. I know that they're shipping a lot of stuff super quickly and that it might not be super stable, but still, I mean, if you see errors and super long waiting times, you might as well not ship anything if it's not usable. Let's give it another chance. They have been super nice to me, and I'm on the CPP, and I've done wonderful things with them. But you know, lately, I've had a lot of issues. So, again, Latin dancer, or Latin woman dancing energetically. And if I want to say stationary camera, static camera. Okay. Let's try again. There's no errors in the console. This is the nerd in me looking for errors. Maybe something's failing and that's why it didn't work. No. No errors. Issues. Console. Console, hello. No errors. Okay. It just takes forever to upload the media. Okay, it's taking a while. Meanwhile, speaking of while, meanwhile, okay, I'm going to use this one. Now let's see how Runway dances. So I'm going to use exactly the same prompt as in here. Well, no, because Runway is a bit more conversational. So Latin woman in a theater dancing energetically. Oops, dancing energetically, spinning smoothly. Hi Sensu, Chester, hello. Spinning smoothly. Camera is static. Let's try that. Let's only do 5 seconds so we can see the results. Oh, and maybe let's use the turbo version instead. 5 seconds. Okay, let's see how Dream Machine is doing. All right, Dream Machine, goodbye. Let's go to Kling. You had a chance. Dream Machine creates. Oh, wait. I just realized that my computer is not charging because, lo and behold, the charger is right here. 1 second. I'm going down the table. I'm here. Hello, hello back. So what was I doing? Ah, yes, great. Video. Yes, I got it. Don't ask me why these cows are here. You don't want to know. Yeah, I was doing some tests with cows because there's a customer that um, wants to find out if we can get exact references of animals. But cows are the worst example because they have skin patterns, and those are really hard to match in exactly the same in all scenes. So I think the answer is no, you can do that. But okay, so in here I have a decision to make. I can I can do two things. I can do frames, so I can use a first frame and tell Kling what to do, or I can use elements and same as in Runway, I can give it the dancer, the musicians, and the theater. So we're going to try both. We're going to try both methods. Let's start with the frames. If it's good enough, maybe we can continue. If we hit a wall, like if it doesn't work, then we can, or we can actually do, yeah, keyframes. Okay. So this is frame 1. Yeah, let's just use one frame. And we're going to use the same prompt. Oh, we have the results. Wait. Before we watch the results, we're going to oh, I have too many tabs open. We're going to leave this one rendering or generating or whatever word you want to use. Camera is static. Okay, in here is a different name. Is camera is stationary. That should be standard because these are cinematic terms and they should be the same. Okay, so no, do you guys use the negative prompts? I do. No morphing, no warping, no disfigurements, and that's it. All right. So let's do 3 attempts. I know this is super expensive, 100 credits, but we have some buffer. Thank you, Kling, for being so generous and giving me this many credits. I really love you. Now, let's go back to Runway. Moment of truth, guys. Let's see how she dances. Someone is asking in the comments, what about Sora? That's a good question. I don't have access to Sora, but I would love to. Wow. Good. I mean, the first movement with the hands, it was a bit awkward, but uh, I mean, it's not super bad. Maybe dancing energetically, spinning smoothly, and putting her arms up. It's a bit like she's doing the helicopter or something like that. So let's try. It's not bad. It's not bad. But I don't know. It's not what I was after. But it's not bad. I mean, first attempt, and the hair and everything. The also important. that the musicians are playing the instruments very naturally in the background. In other models, if you don't say anything, it will just move the character that you mentioned and everything else remains static. But if you see here at the top of the scene, the lantern, it looks like it has some fire inside, which I didn't ask for. But I don't know, a nice touch. I don't know if it's supposed to have fire on it because this is paper, but all right, let's not be perfectionists. But you know, if I want this to get viral, and you know, like mainstream people watching it and enjoying it, it cannot be rubbish. It has to be very, very good. Oh, okay. So I don't know what happened here, but do you notice, like, at some point, she's like, what's going on? Oh, wow. It's like she completely twists in a very in a natural way. It's just a frame, but you can really notice. And the face is changing. And oof, no, this is not good. This one. So we're going to rate it because it helps the model, poor aesthetics, and maybe these figurements. And then I don't know what you do, but normally I delete the whole thing if I don't like it. Otherwise, I end up with so many clips that are not usable. Okay, this one looks a bit better, but I can already see something going on here. Like, did you see that? You can see her butt. Oh, wow, no. Okay. Um, and also, it's like the legs and the upper half of the body doesn't twist at the same time. So delete. Okay, it looks like Kling is struggling. Okay, no, 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 this one is much, much better. I mean, there's some real danger in here because you can get censored if you show too much of, the butt. Let's see. A bit more, a bit more, a bit more. No, this it's too dark, but you can already see there's nothing behind. There's nothing below this. You can see she's basically naked. Oh wow. Okay. Um, yeah. Maybe twisting is not the best move, or maybe I can speed this up and nobody will realize that there is a yeah. There's nothing below. It's not bad. I mean, it doesn't. There's no disfigurement. And oh, another thing that I can do is just use the first seconds because this movement was actually good. This one, and then cut, and that's it. So I'll do that. Okay, I'll keep this one. Let's move back to runway and let's see what happened with the instruction to put the arms up. Okay. Nothing. Okay, so some people in the comments are saying that not saying nothing at all sometimes helps. Let's try that. Let's generate one. And let's do the same with Kling. I'm just going to say that the camera is closing in a little bit. So the camera zooms in. I would normally say the camera zooms in slowly, but if I say slowly here, I'm guessing it will slow down the whole thing. I'm going to use two outputs. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to show you Pixverse. Maybe you haven't used this one. It's really, really good, but by looking at the UI, it looks like a toy, you know, like for silly stuff, but it's not silly at all. The model is really good. Okay. Yes, please continue. Okay, so I have a bunch of credits. We can do some fun stuff in here. All right, let's change the aspect ratio again. Let's pick one of the images. This one, for example. You know, for a reference, I always prefer the ones with a full face, because then the model knows exactly how she looks like. Okay, 360p maybe. Well, yeah, for prototyping this is good. So we're going to say a woman dancing. I'm going to add Latin, so that maybe we'll do something. Latin woman dancing and clapping. Let's see how that goes. Is anything happening? Yes. Okay, first observation. I think her face has changed. I'm not sure because I chose a very low resolution to start with, just to try, but everyone's clapping, so maybe I should a Latin woman dancing and clapping while musicians play in the background. And let's make it a bit better in resolution so we can see what's going on. But you see how fast that was. It took 2 seconds to animate the whole thing. So this model is really impressive and it's really, really good. But you know, when you look at the UI, if you go to the home page, especially for, oh, what happened? If you go here, it's full of tricks like, I don't know, where is it? Animation. If you go to animation, at least on the phone, the examples that it shows, you see this? So anime, 3D animation, comics, cyberpunk, blah, blah, blah. So it looks like a joke. It looks like it's not doing anything serious, but that's not the case. It's very, very good. And the images, as you can see, they're also very good as well. Okay, where I can see my stuff now. Where are my generations? Here. Yes. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. So the guy with the trumpet is just, I don't know what he's doing with the hand, but yeah, they're all doing the same movement, like they're playing guitar. Yeah, these two guys are playing the guitar. with a trumpet in their mouths. Um, okay, I'm going to try again. And then, oh, okay, it tried directly. I'm going to do even better quality so we can see. Oh, let's see this one. Yeah, again. So everyone is playing the guitar. So maybe I should be more specific with their instruments. Let's be more specific that the model needs to somehow see which instrument each of them has and then use that. Okay, Kling is still thinking about it. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we already saw this one, and then I guess this one is new. Okay. And I did say that the camera was pulling in, right? Yeah, the camera zooms in slowly. Okay, good. Um, so these two guys are playing the trumpets, and this guy as well, and he's totally idle. Well, the hand is idle. He's moving, but he's not playing the guitar. But I didn't say anything. This is without the prompts. I think that her face is changing from Latin to Asian very quick, and also at some point there's some kind of morphing in the face. Yes. So this one is not really usable, but I mean the dancing is not bad. Yeah, the dancing is not bad, but we cannot use it. Oh, do you see that with hands? So I don't know what you do, but in my case, even if this is messed up in some of most of the time, there's still a couple of seconds that are good, so I can still take it and make some rapid cut uh, camera change. Okay, so I think for now, the winner is this guy here, Runway, because everything looks good in the image. This as well. We said that she's playing a helicopter, and this is without. Yeah, this was without any prompt, so just hitting the generate button. We think alike because I didn't say that she should be twisting or spinning, and she is. Okay, I like this one. It looks very good. The face remains the same. The hair looks pretty natural. The lighting on the hair is really good as well. This time there is no fire in here. Okay, good. Good stuff. Okay, so we are advancing with the dancing. I didn't want to make a rhyme, but there you go. What about this? Wow. This one is really good, but I'm not sure if she's keeping the same face, to be honest. Let me see it a bit bigger. Can I make it full screen? Yes, I can. Okay, no, her face is the same. This is still an issue with what the guys are doing because they move the hand as if they are all of them playing the guitar. But I mean, with this face, who's going to look at this hand? No one, right? Okay, I cannot really use this one because it's a very low resolution. Although it's, yeah, 720 should be good enough. If I upscale this one, yeah, I don't think it will be usable. So I'm going to try to, once again, uh, I'm going to try the highest resolution. Sensu in the comments is saying that he normally asks for slow motion and then he speeds up. I totally agree, and I also like the speed curve that you have in CapCut, for example. And also, if you try to slow down one of these, it won't look good because it doesn't have enough frames to make a decent looking slow motion. But my counterpoint is that if you do slow motion with a 5 seconds clip and then you put it, in normal speed, you have 2 seconds, 2.5, and then you need like 100 clips to fill 2 minutes and something. And also, it's like the clips change too fast. But maybe I think using this one, I can go for 8 seconds. Wow, it's not compatible with a 1080p. Okay. Wow. So if I change to this resolution, I can only do 5 seconds. Okay, well, let's do one more and we will conclude the dancing section. I think the winner, I don't know if you guys in the comment agree, but I think the most natural dancing is happening here, but also Runway, without saying anything, it looks pretty good. While Pixverse is working, let's try animating this one. Not here. So, video. This is the one I already had. Okay, so, no, but actually, let's try with a completely different. Let's try this one. Completely different frame. So, this is a bit harder because a woman is singing and moving rhythmically. No, wait. Wow. Rhythm. No. I'm going to give the model the freedom to do whatever it likes. And at the same time, what? Already? Wow. Pretty good, actually. But I wanted to say singer, no, woman is singing and dancing. How was this word? Wow, this is complicated. You guys, English can be so complicated sometimes. I've been speaking in English almost every day for the last 15 years, and I almost did some words I almost forget about how they are written so often. So women singing and dancing rhythmically, and I'm going to say camera pulls out slowly. Musicians play their instruments behind her. You know, I'm going to move the camera thing. According to Runway's tutorial, this should be first and then the rest, but I don't know. It's a bit random sometimes. Let's go back to Pixverse. Which one is the last one? This one. Okay, let's see if this is actually usable. Where is the mouse? In here. I think it's usable. I mean, it's not, the animation is not super smooth. You can see some frames jumping. But if you combine that with some effects, it can be, yeah, it can be not so bad in the end. All right. Let me do some cleaning up here because I won't use this one. Yeah, whatever, accept. So this is the part where every model needs to seriously improve, because organizing by project, at least Runway has the concept of sessions, but you know, when I was here on Kling, what is it? Kling. Everything is mixed together. So the cows with the next thing, so everything is mixed together. Things that don't have any relation at all, because I don't have, or maybe I have it, I have folders, but where are they? I have no idea. You can only switch to favorites and that's it. We did review this one already, right? And we said it was good, but there was some, yeah, disfigurement in the face. I can still maybe use a couple of seconds. Anyway. Back to Runway. We were doing something here. Yeah, we are going to hit the button and create something. Let's do 10 seconds this time. All right, while this happens, let me try one more thing before moving to the lip sync part, which I think will be super interesting. It's not raining yet, but you know, they announced very heavy rains today. That's why I'm here on a Saturday and not outside drinking something cold. Okay. Wow, that was that was actually real fast for 10 seconds. The finger. AI fingers are back. You see that? Where is her? Come on. Look at the finger. What's going on? Here. But this is not it. I was trying to see the last one in full screen. This one. Wow, it doesn't work. I cannot see it. I just found the bag. It takes me, if I click in this button, takes me somewhere. It does something crazy. They don't want me to see the AI finger. But this finger's here. If I click on play, wow, something happens that totally destroys. Oh, such a shame. Probably the frame. I mean, the fact that you cannot see the finger in here. Yeah, makes it probably a bit hard. Okay, let's try something. So if I go to this and we use prompt and settings, let's try, no, not this one. Yeah, this one. We use prompt and settings. So I'm going to do high angle shot. So we're trying to see her from above, right? High angle shot. Shot of singer dancing. Dancing in the theater, and musicians are behind, I'm going to say, far behind in the. Let's see if high angle works. Otherwise, I'll have to do maybe, I don't know, scene from above, something like that, or aerial view, something like that. Well, as you can see, if you are before you start, if you start, playing around and doing experiments, very quickly your workspace gets very crowded with a lot of takes that you're not going to use. And Runway, for example, they have a view where you can see the favorite assets, but you cannot do that in here, in the workspace itself. So there is no way I can hide. For example, it gave me 4 images here, right? And I only liked one of them. So I cannot hide the other 3. I don't know why I haven't favorited any of this. But for example, if I wanted to keep this one only and get rid of these 3, I can't. I can only remove the 4 of them at once. So if I click in this button, I will lose all of them. But I don't want to do that. I want to keep this one. So that is something that they need to improve, because this gets really, really crowded very fast. Oh, so yeah, I use this one for the animation, and the problem with this one is that this finger wasn't visible. So when it opened the hand, the model made up how the hand was looking like. But if I use this one instead, the whole hand is visible. So yeah, we'll come back to animating that, but let's see how the high angle worked. Okay. There's a microphone floating in the air. What's going on? Okay. Wow, no. Okay. I'm going to do aerial view of singer. Okay, so I think we're done with dancing. Let's see how Runway does with this last one shot. But we can start with singing now. So we said we have the vocals. Let's download this. Let's get the MP3 and let's move to Kling. Okay, another problem that is quite common is that you can only lip sync a video. You cannot lip sync a photo. I guess it makes sense in a way, but if I wanted to do this one, for example, I cannot, because she's spinning and at some point we lose her face and it won't work. And the model will tell me that the face is going out of the frame, so it won't be able to animate the mouth consistently. So I should be able to upload a picture, say what's going on, so she's dancing and such, and then also say, please do the lip sync, or upload an audio file and do the animation and the lip sync at the same time. Because if you do the animation first, it's like it has to modify a video and modify the mouth, and that to me it sounds like more complicated than just getting something static and finding out how is she moving and moving the mouth at the same time. I think that would be easier, in my opinion. But both Runway and Kling, they ask you, oh, this is actually cool. Is very cool. But what happened? Why do we have so many musicians now? Okay, we have a whole band. Okay, maybe I should be more explicit and say, and 4 musicians are dancing she is looking towards the camera. I mean, I really like the angle and the composition, but problem number 1, she's not looking at us, so we cannot animate that because when she turns around, the face will be nobody's guess. And then the musicians, there are too many. Okay, let's choose one video that we can animate and do the lip sync. I'm guessing one of these. So, one of these, no. Actually, this one, or not this one, because there's one missing finger in here. Okay. So, wait, no. Boom. And we're going to do show me image 1 singing Omnihuman. Since Omnihuman, that would be so cool. Show me image 1 singing. When I say singing, normally if I want to do lip sync, I put something like gently or smoothly, because otherwise it's like it opens and closes the mouth like in a very exaggerated way. So show me singing gently while the musicians play their instruments in the background. And give me 10 seconds of that. Thank you so very much. Hey, 1 second. No. Ha. This is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do video now. So, yeah. So, woman singing gently while the musicians play their instruments in the background. 10 seconds. Let's go for it. And let's do the same with Kling. Let's see. What? Dancing. What is this? Okay. Let's download this one. Let's call it singing one. Let's go back to Kling. My computer is dying. Singing one. And I don't know if I should say anything. I think so. Let's do this. Woman is singing gently while the musicians play their instruments in the background. 2 outputs, 5 seconds. Now let's go for 10 seconds instead. A lot of credits, but worth it for the experiment. Creativity, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's do it. So much stuff. Okay, so what happened here? Okay, as requested, she is singing gently. And now can we do lip sync? No, we can't. Why? Because this is turbo. Huh? 1 second. Why I cannot do lip sync? Okay, we saw some videos in here, and the option was available, wasn't it? No. Ah, okay. Previous models. I think lip sync is only available. No? Huh. Wait. Where is the lip sync? Ah. Okay. No, not just frame. Actions. Ah, lip sync. Okay. Runway. This is a bit hidden, my friends. Actions. Okay, which model is it using? Or is it some very specific model for this and you cannot choose? Let's upload. Okay, it's going to tell me that the audio file is too long and that I need to cut it, which is, I would really like to have an option to just stream from here. Let's say, what happens? Probably will complain. Ah, no. Okay. Yeah, but the problem is it has a very long silence in the beginning. So yeah, I'm going to cut it myself. But we need an editor within Runway. Please. Yeah, either way, it's always good to do it in a separate editor because then you can cut your audio and put it different names. Like, I don't know, Chairs one, Bears one, whatever. So if I move here.
Si no sabes por qué es la cosa.
Okay, why am I not playback device? This one, okay.
Si no sabes por qué es la cosa. Si no entiendes por qué es el peo.
I guess it's struggling because I'm streaming and using the mic, and so I'm going to just cut this, or maybe even just crop. No? So, new. Okay. I think there was a crop somewhere. Trim audio. Aha. No, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted to crop. Ah! Yes. Or I can split, remove this one by move this. Ha! Good. Okay, and now export audio as MP3. I'm going to put it in the same place where normally I have a folder for everything, like a workspace, but okay, intro audio. But now it's the downloads folder. Why not? Don't do that at home. It's dangerous for your own mental health. All right, so upload audio file. All right, I'll drag and drop it. You win. The other benefit of doing it externally is that you can try in different models with the same MP3 that I just created, and you don't have to do the editing in all of them. So Libsyn currently works best on photorealistic human faces. You can try other inputs, but results might be imperfect, and we cannot refund any credits used. Unlimited credits. See how worried I am. Not at all. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff going on. Lip sync, super visible right here. Not like in other tools, huh? A consistent visible face must remain on screen for lip sync. I know. Is it the case for this one? Now, which is the face that... what? What's going on? Okay. Yes. So, I mean, there are three faces in here. I'm guessing the model is clever enough to know that we're talking about the person in the foreground. But let's see, because you cannot choose, you cannot do anything.
Si no sabes por qué es la cosa.
Okay. Let's go. 10 credits only. That's cheap. That's good. Thank you, Kling. Okay. Nearly there. Some patience, guys. We won't finish the video today, but we've learned about dancing and lip syncing.
Si no sabes por qué es la cosa. Si no entiendes por qué es el peo. Si no sabes por qué es la cosa. Si no entiendes por qué es el peo.
What's going on? And you cannot add a prompt, so maybe that the lip sync to someone in the background.
Si no sabes por qué es la cosa. Si no entiendes por qué es el peo.
Is it me or it didn't do any lip sync at all? It didn't. Let's try once again. Okay. It's generating. Now let's move to Pixverse for 1 second. I don't know if they do have this option. Human voice. Voice, no. Okay, so in here you can type something and I'm guessing it will read the sound out loud, but it's not doing any lip sync. Nope. What about this one? Still ongoing. Okay, I'm going to delete this one because it's clearly not lip syncing anything. Let's go 1 second to Pika, because I believe they also have lip sync, or am I dreaming it? Pika frames, Pika scenes, no. 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 I have Hedra. Maybe we can try that, but Hedra, it's super expensive. I mean, I bought the subscription to try it out. They gave me 1,000 credits. I made 3 videos and I was left with 400 credits. So that's amazingly expensive, especially for a silly music video. So I don't know. And the results weren't even that spectacular, to be honest. So I'm not using that. Okay, takeaways is that Pixverse is really good, but resolution and frame rate is so-so sometimes. Runway is pretty decent and amazing for creating this kind of pictures, especially the lip sync, not that much.
Si no sabes por qué es la cosa.
No.
Si no entiendes por qué es el peor.
Okay.
Si no sabes por qué es la cosa.
No, it's not even trying.
Si no entiendes.
Not even trying. And Kling only takes 10 credits, but takes forever. So, oh, wait, I'm on a waiting line. 6 minutes left. What the hell? That's a lot. Okay, while I wait the 6 minutes, because I don't want to end the video without trying, without trying the lip sync, I'm going to try again. So let's use one of the first images. We said this one was good. So let's going to do this, 2 steps. So first we're going to, okay, woman singing gently where the musicians play their blah, blah, blah. All right. Let's give it another chance. Let's do I don't know if it's because she's not looking, to the front, and then her face is not fully visible, and that's why it can't. But if that is the case, it should tell me. It should tell me this video is not usable. Choose something else. Because it took the credits, right? I mean, not for me.
Si no sabes por qué es la cosa. Si no entiendes por...
Sorry. It autoplayed on me. Okay, another thing is that, runway. If I click in here, boom, it immediately disappears without, if I click by mistake, it's gone. So it should ask for confirmation, or at least there should be somewhere where I can go and get it back, because otherwise it's like complicated. Okay, let's see what happened here. Oh, with an attitude. All right, let's do lip sync. Lip sync. Meanwhile, 4 minutes. Wow. No. That's a lot. Six minutes just to start the generation. Imagine you are working in a real life project and you have to wait 6 minutes per clip. No. Too long. I really love Kling, but I think this kind of feedback is useful for them because, I mean, they have to think that there's people using this for real stuff. In my case, this is an experiment, but what if I had spent $1,000 to pay the yearly subscription because I work in real projects, and then to generate one clip that I don't even know if I will be able to use, I have to wait 6 minutes and then see if it works. If it doesn't, then another 6 minutes. What do I do in the meantime? That is hard. Okay. Sometimes I don't even do the lip sync. I take a part of the video where it looks like it's singing whatever is sounding, and then that's it. I mean, doing the actual lip sync is not always the perfect solution.
Si no sabes por qué es la cosa.
Wow.
Si no entiendes por qué es el peo.
Nothing.
Si no sabes por qué es la cosa. Si no entiendes por qué es el peo.
No.
Si no sabes por qué es la cosa.
It's just the same video as above, but with the audio sounding. So it's not working. It's not working in one way. Everything else is. And I think, you know, if I keep on generating images and animations, eventually I will be able to put together a super spectacular clip. But the lip sync is not good. It's not good. No, it's not working. That's the actual. That's the actual explanation. The only credible while this finishes, I'm going to show you HeyGen. I think this is the best for lip syncing. I actually have some, well, no, actually, let me go, instead of here, let me go to YouTube and show you something. Haha, videos. So check this out. This is HeyGen.
This is how I created my most advanced video, Lucky Cat. First, I used Luma Dream Machine to play with ideas, trying to get an aesthetic I was happy with. I knew that the video would be about China, but I didn't have anything specific in mind. Dream Machine is great when you are in that situation. It helps you brainstorm in a visual way. Once I had found the style I was after, I created a bunch of images about my idea of China, traditional clothing, known landmarks, architecture, and of course, the Lucky Cat. I then switched to Pixverse, an app with an awesome image-to-video model. Once I was happy with the results, I made 2 vertical videos, perfectly synchronized with the...
Maybe this is not the first example because my face is not visible at all times, but this one. Yeah, this one.
Have you heard of vibe coding? It's the latest trend taking over software development. Here's the deal. Instead of grinding out every line of code, developers talk to AI and tell it what to build, like an app or a game, and it gets to work.
Really, really good, to be honest. Let me close stuff because I think my computer is struggling a little bit. We said, okay. Ah, there you go. Okay, so let's see the final result, and with this we can write the video. Wow.
Porque es el peo.
Okay.
Si no sabes por qué es la cosa.
Wow.
Si no entiendes por qué es el peo.
Okay, it's good, but I don't know, my browser is about to die. Let's close everything. And where is the video I just downloaded? Ah, I didn't download it. Yeah, I don't know, my browser was freezing. I don't know, too much. I think OBS, the streaming software, is taking a lot of memory. So I need to close stuff. Okay. I think we're back to normal. Let me open again Edge. It didn't download the clip. I think it looked okay, but because there was some lag, then I couldn't see it. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so again, please download this thing. Okay, it did now. Let's see the results. Where is it? Ah, it's called work. Okay, I was looking for something else. So it did download it before. Okay, so this is the results.
Si no sabes por qué es la cosa.
Awesome.
Si no entiendes por qué es el peo.
Yes. Perfectly synchronized.
No sabes por qué es la cosa. Si no entiendes por qué es el peo.
Okay, this is very usable.
No sabes por qué es la cosa. Si no entiendes por qué es el peo.
And then I can switch scenes and cameras and play with this, but this is actually really good.
¿Por qué es la cosa? Si no entiendes por qué es el peo.
And the eyes and everything. Wow. Okay, so we have a winner. Okay, so here we are. 8. Wow, this streaming has been super long. I don't know if there is anyone left watching, but if you are, takeaways are that OneWay is super good with the references feature. It makes near perfect images of your characters from different perspectives. Also the backgrounds. You can use this boxes thing, this trick. Let me show you again so you know what I'm talking about. So we said, oh, did I delete it? Oh, crap. No, I didn't. There was a positions. But you know what I'm talking about, this positions thing, which is not here anymore for some reason. Ah, crap. Where is it? No. Crap. Okay, so Canva. Wow, my computer is really struggling. So this positions thing, this like layout. So you can have Runway putting the references you're talking about in the positions you want by doing this trick. This is really cool. Really useful, actually. Maybe a bit tricky because you have to go to a different application and do this box layout, whatever, and then you only have 2 references. So you have your character, you have so you have three different pictures that you can use as references, 3 images. And if one of them is the map, the layout, then you're left with 2 characters. But if you also want, like in my case, a theater, you are left with 1 character. So that's something that they need to improve. So Runway for images, we try Dream Machine, it failed. Today it looks like their servers are down or something. We tried Kling for dancing and for lip sync, Dancing, so-so. Lip sync, perfect. Although dancing can be, yeah, I mean, without prompts, it worked kind of well as well. We tried Pixverse for dancing. It also worked okay, but there's some frame rate issue in there. It looks a bit jumpy. And Runway is for lip sync, it doesn't work. It gives you the same video with the same moving you already did in the animation in the first step. So first you have to animate a still frame. With that, you get a video, and then that video you send it to you upload the audio and tell Runway to do the lip sync. But the lip sync doesn't work because you can see exactly the video that you used the same way, no changes, the mouth moving. Maybe the problem is that the mouth is moving. Maybe this is something I'll try some other day because it's already been too long. But maybe the fact that the mouth is already moving confuses the model a little bit. I'm not sure. But my experiment did fail. With Kling, the mouth was moving and the output is perfect anyways. So yeah, here's that. So to end the video, I will use Runway for sure to generate a lot of images. I will use my storyboard tool, and then for the lip sync, I will use Kling mostly, well, or Kling basically. And that's it. Yeah, just getting different angles, maybe close-ups, and maybe people in the crowd just dancing and vibing. And that's it. And maybe some close-ups of the musicians with the focus changing from one to the other, something like that. So that's the plan. And hopefully that video will go viral on YouTube, not YouTube, on TikTok and Instagram. YouTube, I don't know. I haven't had any viral video on YouTube. Maybe some with a lot of views, 22,000, the most views I've had, but none of my videos have went viral. The only place where they have actually went viral was on X. Yeah, on X, I had a lot of views on the hamburger ad, almost 53,000 views in a couple of days. And then it went viral 2 times after that because it was included on one of those threads with, examples of crazy AI ads, blah, blah, blah. So it was included in those threads and it went viral again. And every time that happens, I get some messages on my website from people asking to create the ads for them as well. So that is good for business. So please keep adding my examples to your threads. Thank you so much. Anyway, this is the end of the streaming. It's been a long one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If it's been useful to you, please consider liking and subscribing because I will be doing more of this. If they're good, I don't know. I was going to do this anyway on my own, but it's more fun to do it in public. I'm building in public, this trend in X where people do experiment in public and share their findings. But I have to also say that it's slower because if I'm playing on my own, I'm not, talking to anyone. I'm just doing many things at the same time and not worrying about how it looks like on camera or something. So either way, I'll be doing this. If I see that people enjoy it and they learn something, if it's useful, I'll keep doing it more often. So this is it. I'm logging off for the day. And yeah, have a nice rest of the weekend. If you experiment or play around with any of these things, please feel free to add your clips, your links to your videos in the comments. I promise I'll watch them all and give you feedback if you want. Yeah, nice seeing you all again. And yeah, talk later, alligator. Ciao, ciao.